In the biblical story of Adam and Eve, God created the first humans, Adam and Eve, and placed them in the Garden of Eden, a paradise, with the command not to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. A serpent, often interpreted as the devil, tempted Eve to eat the forbidden fruit, and she shared it with Adam, leading to their expulsion from the garden and the introduction of suffering and death into the world. Creation. God created Adam, the first man, and then created Eve from Adam's rib, making her his companion. The Garden of Eden. God created a paradise called the Garden of Eden, and placed Adam and Eve there to care for it. The forbidden fruit. God gave Adam and Eve a single command: not to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The serpent's deception. A serpent, often seen as a symbol of the devil, tempted Eve to eat the forbidden fruit, promising her knowledge and power. Disobedience. Eve ate the fruit and then gave some to Adam, who also ate it, disobeying God's command. Consequences. As punishment for their disobedience, God banished Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden and introduced suffering, pain, and death into the world. Punishments. For Adam, he would have to toil the ground to earn his living. For Eve, she would experience pain in childbirth and be subject to her husband. For the serpent, he would be cursed to crawl on his belly. Legacy. Adam and Eve's story is a foundational narrative in the Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and it is seen as the origin of sin and suffering in the world. Later Islamic traditions have Adam descending from paradise to Saranb, Sri Lanka, and Eve descending to Jeddah in Arabia. After a separation of 200 years, they met near Mount Arafat and began conceiving children.